Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm not saying it was you, I'm just saying in general. Now, we've been talking about multiplying and dividing by powers of 10 pretty much all year. And I still walk by and I see people actually doing the whole multiplication and the whole division thing. You're moving a decimal point, really, is all it is, people. Metric system, this is why the metric system is so great, is all you have to do is move the decimal point. All you have to do is move the decimal point. So let's start off with, we have, what does the L stand for? Liters. ML? Milliliters. Liters and milliliters. And it's the same in capacity and weight, or volume, weight, and length. It's the same. A kilogram is 1,000 grams. A kilometer is 1,000 meters. A kiloliter is 1,000 liters. I mean, it's all the same relationship. So if you know the meters and the relationship between kilometer, centimeter, and millimeter, then you know the liters. And you know the grams. So easy. Now, when we were doing this, we have 7 liters to something milliliters. So I'm going to do something with the 7. I'm either going to multiply it or I'm going to divide it. That's it. I'm either going to multiply or I'm going to divide. Okay, which one? We're going from liters to milliliters. So what's bigger, a liter or a milliliter?
Liter.
A liter to a milliliter. So I'm going to multiply this by something.
1,000.
By 1,000. And how do you know that, Travis?
Because 7 liters equals 7,000 milliliters.
Okay, so 1 liter.
No, I mean 1,000. One.
Yeah, so I'm multiplying by 1,000.
Yeah.
So 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters, which means 1 kilometer. Or sorry, no, 1 meter equals 1,000 millimeters. 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. It's the same in all three things that you're measuring. Okay? Well, obviously 7 times 1,000 is equal, or is easy, is 7,000. Well, you said moving the decimal point. Well, where's the decimal point in the number 7? It's after the 1. The 7's in the 1's place. So it's after the 7. We're going multiplication because we went from a bigger unit liters to a smaller unit milliliters, which means we move the decimal point to the right and we do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We just can't leave that big old space there, so we have to fill in the zeros. And that's why the decimal point would then be right there. I'm just saying. Next, we're going from 9/10 of a milliliter. So I'm going to do something with my 9/10. And we're doing milliliters and liters again. We know that it's 1,000. So I'm either going to multiply or I'm going to divide by 1,000 because that's my relationship. There's 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. That is my relationship. And we've already said liters are bigger than milliliters. So I'm going from milliliters to liters, which means I'm going to divide by 1,000. Divide by 1,000. I have my 3 zeros. I'm multiplying, or I'm moving my decimal point to the left 3 times. To the left 3 times. If I move it to the left once, that becomes 9/100. I move it to the left again twice. That's 9 thousandths. I move it to the left again, and I get 9 10,000ths. So it should be 0.0009. Remember, bigger to smaller unit, multiply, smaller to bigger unit, divide. And if we're doing that, it's just moving the decimal point. Easy peasy raw chicken squeezy. Zero 0.06 kilograms, or 6/100ths of a kilogram, and we're changing that to grams. We know we're going to do 0.06, and we're doing something to it, either multiplying or dividing by something. We are going from kilograms to grams, which is bigger. Kilograms or grams? Kilograms. So we're going from kilograms to grams, which means I'm going to multiply. I'm going to multiply because there are more grams than there are kilograms in one unit. It takes how many grams to make 1 kilogram? 1,000. So I'm going to multiply by 1,000. And since I'm multiplying by 1,000, I need to make that number bigger, 1,000 times bigger, which means I need to move it to the which direction? Right. How many times? 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So I would probably just put 60. I wouldn't put 0060 point. I would just put 60. I would just put the number 60. Because, that's just what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. We have 23 grams to kilograms. Grams and kilograms, which is bigger? Kilograms are bigger. And we know the grams, so we're going from smaller to bigger. So we have 23, and we're going to divide. And how many grams in 1 kilogram? 1,000. Just like we know there are kilograms and grams. That's never mind. I was saying something else. Which means we're going to divide by 1,000. But Mr. McMurdo, the number 23 doesn't have a decimal point. Yes, it does. Knuckleheads, I told you that at the beginning of the year. It's after the ones place. When we're talking about non-fractions, we always have a decimal point. It's after the ones place. Dividing means we move the decimal point to the which direction?
Right. Left.
Left, because we're going to make it smaller. How many times do we have to move it to the left?
3.
3 times. So 1, 2, 3, which means I need to put a 0 in there. So I got 23 thousandths kilograms. Oh, very well cared for.
Jackson.
Oh, shocking! Boom, shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you, do some kind today, save the bees. Please subscribe, bring me Dr. Pepper.